Good day, student. Welcome to today's further math class. We are going to be doing correlation coefficient using product moment approach. These are the formula we'll be using. Precisely this one. This gave birth to this. R is the coefficient of correlation. Is equal to the square root of A times A prime. A here means the gradient of the regression line of y on x. A prime means gradient of the regression line of x on y. If you remember last time when we were doing a regression line, we use the least square method to find the gradient of the line. And this is how to find the gradient of the line of y on x, and this is the gradient of the line of x on y. So if you operate on these two, which I skipped, you will get the final formula that we'll be using today. That is this. I want you to take a look at this very well, because this is the formula that I'll be using. We have a question here. This is how WAEC will ask you. Question number 1. An agricultural research organization tested a particular chemical fertilizer to try to find out whether an increase in the amount of fertilizer used will lead to a corresponding increase in the food supply. They use a bushel of beans as a sample here. So the first row is the fertilizer. The second row is the bushel of beans. Bushel. So X will represent fertilizer, Y will represent beans. The question here is find the correlation coefficient R. Hence, comment on your result. So let's solve. So from your question, you have to extract all the values of X, fix it here, extract all the value of Y, they are here. Then you compute, you look at the formula, you would know that you need product of x and y. So I have it here. Multiply this and this to give you this. Multiply this and this to give you this. Then the sum of everything, that is sum of xy. We need sum of x and sum of y, that is here and here. Then down we need sum of x squared and we need sum of y squared. So these are just what I need in my formula. So get the sum of all the columns we have. They are all here. Sum of x is 20. Sum of y is 30. Sum of product of xy is 93. Sum of x squared is 68. And sum of y squared is 136. Once you are done with this table, you have to carefully do this table. Once you are done, you are just very close to your answer. So straight away, replace all the variables in the formula and you have this. 7 represent the number of distribution. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 7, n is 7. So when you fix all the variables, you have this. Then you have to compute it very carefully. You have this, and finally you have your 0.811 as your R. So your R is 0.811. I want to talk about the value of R. I said earlier before that the value of R ranges from +1 to -1. So once the value is close to 1, you say there is high positive correlation. When the value is close to -1, say there is high negative correlation. When the value is 0, you say there is no correlation. So in the section of the question where they ask you to comment on your result, hence comment on your result, you simply say hence there is high positive correlation between X and Y. Or you can say there is strong relation or correlation between X and Y. So it's as simple as this. Your strength here is just know the formula and how to compute your table. That's all. So this is product moment correlation approach, or Pearson correlation coefficient. Thank you for watching. Our next class will be on rank correlation by Spearman. So I will leave you with this question to solve. Number 2. You have to solve it and post it to my personal WhatsApp number. Thank you for watching. Remain blessed.